aduonu baako afepino ene aduonu mienu ane yedi nkomo edefa eye apiati kuro no ho bogoso empotemu atoy mantam ne mu atorenchemu asie nipa dunson ena dodo no ya wo mo bro aduwotwe ena wo mo aprepra ehon sem ene di kan ede bre wo na yatena se de ne bedi nkomo ede afa ye fisem ehun ene me koso ewo ye fie ahodo no emu ebi ne de hen ene se wodwani ekire oh my Ghana titiru emu a na okọ eye ebusua ene efi ahodo ni mu a na chese ne ekoso ane se me ye housewife there be means me ye housewife hu me no na me ye adwuma dada enti de ebe ne se ye be worry all right nanso no menti na fie ni mahwenkora bi menti na fie ni manu aduane esan se wo se me nso me di meti pimpim mu na me nso me kopa bi edeba ehun komo ne ebedi no ema wo mo eye adwuma sene amema no eye wo mo frifie anopa no num eno no nsia eba fie enwumre no nwotwe no ede ohaw eni sunsuanso bi eba ya setene mu ana ede ohaw ni sunsuanso boni bi eba ye fie mu ana na se aboa ama ye busua ene ye fie no etumi anyini eno ho nkomo ne eba bedie enti obetumi aka ye ho na fa wo fie efa ye mfato ho aware no awowo mu no as a housewife as a professional woman obi a na ye frɛ ho boss chicks eso no so ye adwuma oba wo ye adwuma no eboa fie no anase emwa anopa ye bedi ho enkomo na ye ne eye counselor George Luchot ena eba bedi sa enkomo no kansa ma che
ye no bokọ de
nyame adom na so
bia bokọ
nyame adom
ye mabushafo nyina ya akọ omo mahwe omo ade hye nso ye ma wakọ wa girl bi ya wa adwunso ba wa ni match se wawu efa ade ma ye ma won so ya akọ na so untumi nye yie so kunafo ese empra na ewu anapa nso me fa seda kase e modu emam I say last Thursday or Wednesday is it last week or this week either one of the days about I'm Tuesday or so original radio 4 radio station e kira de wo hopa ye wie ye no enkrofo asu saa se ntro bi wo kromu a ye ntimi nka no kra
tene de he
se woni obi twempna nipa no timi obi ti obi fie one ne twempna osi on wale no ntu a osi ontu ese we wasting the time mere bia ni kromu asa empra twe ho mfaso a ne se odi atu free se na obi pa akwakwere bi a on person ne beda ba owro no ho a na akwakora no ho asane no agini sika no okọ asha wonu ye mu levels na menim se nkrofo a desperate sa owo na abey ye ntwe se nkwala ewuye no nkwala e prepare ye benyo mo back no my okay but mami me for manu to nkomo mu entam quickly em say woni bo amedi nkomo ka say Ambrose Derry ama caution be in terms of the way they manage explosive you believe say it is not what has caused what has happened me media say the disaster has happened about just a month or two ago. Even in America, in the Bronx, a gas explosion, but one thing, when we social media. But the good thing about what happens is that, to me, I pick everybody to compensate who deserves to be compensated. This is where DNA is relevant and important. DNA, yeah, the joy, any joy is blessing, yeah. This is when in the DNA. But in ventures like this, you are able to pick up the samples of the diseased people and look for the living so they can be compensated.
Yeah.
A husband and a wife. This is the time scientific research must go into the deal. Mesremo yeti kromu ha men kayan yaw. And a bass and opportunity to encrophosy stay and more
yeah.
Nobody till now has confirmed their compensation because it's difficult to identify who was on the bus. But me see ade a yesua asemochirema besi ene no mimi ni mu say ni passion or ye then we can pick body and do better things to have compensation. Let us know say the compensation is not to bring the person back. But compensation bebre you of return here be woni e mefa mo boys see amani jubu do na akoya ne saba akwa twa machine dey try compensation obe wale na sheda dey enti the only say compensation in the insurance as ewu hia. Let's not allow this to become na and papa we ya explosion munti metimi anya hwe and na me dan bubu ye obi anka se assembly nsi. But the reason why insurance companies are there we should hear say His Excellency the President and his entourage The visit is going to allow an independent investigation so people are well compensated. Buildings will spring back again. Let's not take it for granted. Say people should get record. And this is where I bring in. Mommy, what kind of vaccination? Make I go trade. Are we doing a national exercise with a district software? Brofo me say no. Ejuma because obi afi tamale aba, bibi asi no aba ha. O timi nkobio. Na second dose de ginaba, onu you willing to go and take the vaccine. The system now one say we can't know whether you've taken it. Yeah. How do we do a national assignment with a district software? What sort of backlog is this in this country? Say obi aba we need to be vaccinated so I say o san we faka eko tamale. Are we encouraging you to do the vaccination or what? Obi oti akra hampo untumi fi adenta enko kolebu se ukowo even though sadenta eduasa na kolebu eduosiwa. What are we doing? Can't we get a software that can do a national thing every day? I say yeah dey be delay kakra na echiremu yasa ya upgrading na what is happening to us? Where are the thinkers? Nyansa fon wo we make the country become so painful that everybody wants to exit from this country and go and sell charcoal somewhere where you feel comfortable and secure. What does it? Yes, national identification, you should go register. Obi to me born at the say go for verification of your national whatever. Or come verification or call Dimusa 3 months. What is it? The president cannot sit everywhere. The vice president cannot sit everywhere. So the people they are put in place, can't we hire and fire? What is happening to us in this country? You are not going to hear loose talk, less wisdom expression. May say a simple principle. People are ahead. We can compensate them. Let's see the insurance package for such an in some of the guy in front of the kind. And then microphone to me because the reasons that are happening to us, if we do proper governance, where everybody is doing their own, just not pay man that Milike, my baby, go be a traffic to me back. You want to do something. Yeah, blast so to me call gone. BBNC. Pretty be to quite someone and Tomako. What have you also done for the country? Obiaso can be and they have abysmal performance from the way. What a border. Presidential future hopeful here no mutira konye so mu host show one day. Shantesu gwa. And your night interesu gwa. Let's do something that will support us in this country as good Ghanaians. Tonga tali abrabo. Yembo nko yenim. Yo. Na enkomo na adi yendi no.
Yeah, yenhwe yenkomo no na nsan obehwe afie bebre mu no na chese oba no oye adwuma osanso hwe fie. Na ye behwe kwan papa ye betimi afana ya ye sa enwuma yi a ema meye hawa na se nkofa ntawantawa emafie ni mu na medical bisa se oba nko asede ene efie adwuma anase efie hwa.
That's a very brilliant question. Na me fa chaka se nkoma hwefo nyina ma hyase a mo hwe na asem bi a eye me ya efa de wa bi sei hu mini se wa hu na de bia ye kase obi ko yare so ana obi kwa yaresa enkanka adwin mu yaresa no ba. The incorporation is very difficult. Sanso na edem edi ebe ade ba kwa me de tudwa ne se ekuo bi wo kurom ha omo age ata omo ani asese omo no me council and governance of people's psychic movement. Asemesi no, we don't need just the president in Bogoso. We need counselors immediately. Yeah. Because it will be a friend of death and grief therapy. This is the time we need to rally people around, not just the IGP. We should send counselors to go and speak to people who have lost their children, who maybe their children are not even dead. Even some of the visuals on TV, yes. We need National Counseling Day because Munkrofoni be. TV nyama bi omle two TV so no enko yimi hu so bi pa se bi owawu oda ho awa ho on one of the social media anti-misremo. We need counselors to go and support me kasa no me hu post bi about funny face say ni nwa be ma wu ye ogohwe na ye se yempene ma na nhwe de se ne dam nti wan hwe de wi akobo funu na wonyane unwe wa be chiro ni yaya on Facebook. Let's be very careful sampa obi nya adwumyare a na bibi na adwe ho tochema na ekoba. We should really support the people to be incorporated into the system. Funny face system no enye dambo. Na ebusua na funny face nso eme yama no. Say ni nwa be ma ewu akopene we yie na se. I said, time my funny face, here aboafo aye kan. Ye hu da say ebusuafo bi wo ho. Na ban se no so ko pene we yie na se ma yae ni se ma na ya. Me sramo say am pass funny face be yie na se. Ena mo se mo pamo no se obedi bi be body nwa be ma na ma na nyane a me sramo say ye no kro na funny face ka dia ebusuafo mo anya ni yie. Let's accept the fact say obi yare na ye ko san yare ba. The family should be counseled to accept. It's back again to counseling. We need to help them to counsel, counseling. They incorporating the person back into the system. Mama, my cousin, I can't come over beside you. You see, the virtuous woman is a corporate woman. You see, corporate in Chilebia, oh yeah, Juma. Or see that woman who is virtuous, a yobana nensa, epe Juma yet like a merchandise ship. Enti bisa me so ba ade ya ani efiade yo ana nse sa na bisa ye no oba bi a wabon a oni me efiade yo no ne hu ni faso asasi so owu kura still ne hu ko ba faso o ja se oba a woni me efiade yo apra minimum ba bi a wo ma ne price on pra ti o me se praye nya busu bi brush wo ma ne price on pra okose sa hwe me di prayer ma no ko say I say o ko na nima enko ye me di prayer ma ga bi na me dane prayer no was it me dane prayer no
chim oboto
na me chim no left hand side so mpra ohun ano
eneni na betutu
on to me mpra it's not going me man sweeping brush say on to me sweeping ko anim Jesus will be ba na chi when any personal shame and your family disgrace
okay
that a daughter must be raised to be a homemaker. Women were not created to become what you are thinking you have become. Your purpose, and this topic will continue because it's a very deep thing. Say, yeah, your man is causing conflict. And the maintain once in ever, and your war and your war and a nam. Say, we are Beman, we need to come Oba embuwa ekum ntam sen yade bia wasase so ena bema buo no eye ego eti oba bi di nani si so enkanka de watu ho asi wo se me George Lutrot me de ma bia ma dream se me dem nyine chi no me ware ohimai atabe ni asese meyire se o meyire me na me wura me se ni wura. So immediately I make a decision to marry you. One of the things you shouldn't forget is very careful not to disrespect me. But the level of disrespect men are facing now is part of the reason that men are dying faster. And the reason why women are disrespecting is because you have got an intent of demonic mentality that what men can do, people like you could do the same thing. Forget it. Have you erected before? Forget it. We don't want to be pregnant because we don't have what it takes to be pregnant. And pregnancy is not a disease. I know fire. Nyame bom ewo adwin bi nti efie ensiesie efie adeyo se efie begina ama nipa tenam enya na somdwe nti ne bom enya adwuma wodi mrika eko tie abusua ni mawo ena ewo mbe ho a abusua bia mo ni mawo mo ma ne mbe to balance the equation ento bisa me so ba ho faso wo fie pa ne no an ne menchire omunko akire kakra nyankopon te so ho me heaven no me ko na me ko amene kosi nkonua ye di nkomo mi wu ene mi wu ochina maka se mene nyame kosi nkonua e se onu nu ho no ontumi pa acho
onu ne ho kwa meso
se obo ba
ade na onu ne ho
nya woni ndeje nyame bo ba se nyame bo mbe ma wona adwene ne seso God created man, not anthropology, man to say me am here with a male organ. He created man in his likeness and in his image, not woman. But the equality between man and God, he just wanted something to differentiate between him and us. So he took away what makes us complete like him and brought you in the space to give us the desire for you, which is our weakness, so he will get his strength. And I didn't so. Adam, only Adam trained fear do 10 years our garden. Adam, Joe women come, Adam and come da.
Cause I had there.
I mean, we are Adam and come. But on one sorry, cast a Adam and my bosai. On here, who can for one. And until on the day would do at Adam, so Adam when you be couldn't need for Bama Jimmy or nobody pay Jimmy. Why are confused? The American said, Young coupon and film Paddy are the man, a man said, Beman, when you did, and now Asher or Abobama or Barney Bayer, dear, we see me and Dino, or my Bemani or Barney Kayan or the Madam Adam Jenaka, and go. What damn, I want to was so. Oh, by our friend Adam, where are you taking the Adam kind? I am naked. If you manufacture anything which is meant to speak, and the day you bring them in public, they can't speak again, you feel very discouraged. So God brought you people, not just as a distraction for us, for solution for him, not to have us equal like him. And your purpose is homemaking, not any other thing. Have this original plan, and from that place, they make me a
okay. And ye bubefu mom de. Ye counselor. Mo meme ye. O hanche mo be se aduson. Ena oba ti fie. Na se oba no eni dwuma bia. Aya na motai entreat ni ye. Me ka ne se ho.
O ka se ye entreat ni ya mente wase.
Ai. Se ase nipa na ba be ya adesoa.
Ena oba bia. Na o ware oba na se oba na be ya adesoa mente ase because in the first place.
Oba Ghana ye fie bebre mu a. Emma dodo no enene wo mu kura fie no emma dodo ya wo se ye ntena se na emema no enya adwuma emfa nhwe ye
mami ke a corporate woman bia wo hwe fie bia no is not married.
Oye den
actually you are just in a business venture
one be ma no
ma se awade am koye mo ye civil marriage na je se na ke se mo registered as an enterprise, an unlimited liability.
Marriage, no.
Marriage, a limited liability. Now, so number who baby office no and a registered general department, mom call baby I dig down for no call. And Bayanka, from now, just go and change your registration. It is not marriage. When a woman is the one who is the breadwinner, instead of being a bread eater, there is no home.
Okay, inti efie anase efie ankasa no, se na se eye.
Eye bema. You see, life without leadership is meaningless and useless. Nyame obo so de mu amoa mienu pe e na ye ne ho faton se o se samoa no onim samoa no ba ko yo sebo anajata na mo friend no e na ba ko yo kode eagle. These are the two animals that God equates himself with, not because they are too strong, but they have leadership attitude and a following attitude. Osebo lion, you see, only tiger only kukuru
elephant.
Elephant. If you see the stature of an elephant and then a tiger or a lion, whatever you call the two of them, who should be able to overcome who?
Elephant.
Thank you. But because there is a leadership quality in that thing called lion or a tiger, whatever you call it, anytime the elephant sees the tiger, he sees the tiger to be somebody who's coming to eat, because there is an attitude of leadership in the man. God created every man with an attitude of leadership. It is a woman, and now you are a woman and you become a leader in the house. You become used but less, so useless. And you didn't marry a man. Actually, you gathered a spoiled vegetable for preservation. Because how do you live without a leader? When him say jata ekoku abuabia, jata enyo banama onku abua. It is the female that goes to work on the meat. Why? Because the female is getting instruction from the male. Bema jida my instruction so to me ku oba de so ni ahode, but the female tiger is supposed to be. I'm bringing your mind on the fact say o ka se mba bebre na ehwefie, mba bebre na etia rent, school fees be, mba bebre na agi loan dia betua fees, a female we ye, mba bebre na konyi skari go to rent. Oh yes sir, now see wo ku, you are not married. The principal duty of a man who says I need a wife is a man who must be able to provide shelter, security, support, feeding to anybody you call a wife, Mami K. So how on earth should I marry you? And my focus should be on your income. Mami K, you are my bush of woe. Oba sika eye ne dia. Bema sika ne yeli fie. And you can't say baby to not say if you don't work, a man doesn't respect you, a man doesn't regard you for the way. A woman must not be married because you are gainfully employed. Keep this in your head. Or baby out here as no. Or bema and says or bema nya kono wale we sans who here juma. Unemployed woman and no career woman has more to offer to you, which is not the income or deba. Etiti say we nya juma make na wale. Esa say me na me show. Na me show no yen church nyama wo hia. Wo ye juma original TV me bo a. Wa taade a sha de be juma nyama na meto. Keep that in your head.
See one beto.
One a give juma mu. Their payment should go with your clothing allowance. If you be fear now about original TV, I'm not the one to provide food for you. You know that? Your employment should do that for you. Now hear me. Your employment should not give you an excuse not becoming a wife. That is the flimsy nature of women now. What a problem one. Mo smart hotel we jumechi e di ma kwadro ne ningwase esefie.
Yen hwe ne se o counselor wo share me no me ye adwuma dada. Woni mu time am de be adwuma. Woni mu se acha 4 am.
Sorry, but to me sorry call juma yes. I say me boss sorry call class embassy
4 am e wo se me ye adwuma.
Me nim dada so na me walo. Me no dada ba sana wo kan say sorry for you.
Woni mpa se ye adwuma se na esitie no. Obi ani time wa ase me de me wo se me pon time say.
Me ti ase pa.
Because adwuma holiday so den yo yeti adwuma.
Me ti ase beti na esu
mu. Woni mpa se ebebo anadwo no nwotwe na afi na meba. Enti santi ase no yakoda dansa na yemienu yete ho ase atena se na ye ka ne sei a obeka se obi tenadwuma achi na ode na kwadworo ma excuse.
Let me explain.
Na say tete ne ho no
Mami K, you are not home. You work Monday to Friday per the job description in original TV.
Sunday in account.
Sunday a flower a additional job. So whatever it is,
enya additional
whatever I know is that I'm marrying a corporate woman whose attitude is towards a job with such a description. You also know you are marrying a guy who is unavailable because of security. And you no. Me say me call me too kwan kakra no. Madam fo bia me share omo me counsel omo no. Ne yire ne ko adwuma upon anopa 6 am. Bear no nso ofifie 5 over 6 am. Bema no so kwa sa ti time bema no be fie no
ba ne
ko so ma wo 14 so mo yese na mo ye say off duty bia na ye de hyeso nti kwala fo ni na ye off duty children and the pema grow kra ho atochema but monkeys play by sizes. If you are a donkey living among monkeys, you don't become a monkey. So you go and play with the monkey because one time I was in the camp of the donkeys.
Enti wo be pese adwuma me ye me pe me so any bema or no so.
Any media person who marries a media person, the marriage will never last. It will collapse. All the girls who are married to media men, their marriage are collapsing very soon.
Oh,
keep the word from me. I say none of them are married. They are keeping up appearances. Oh, or very soon, one of them is folding up for the other person to go. Or you hear the man is moving ahead from journalism to law. So one person will fold up. Now say na juma na say say occupational hazard. Yet me ma worry obi in the same place which collapses both business. What should you see now say Zandi Kamela and Alikunu Wale, two people in your company, when they begin to misbehave, you sack all of them, you lose your capital income for the two of them. So there's a reason why we don't allow people occupational hazard. Yet we train every year now what they young manager and fat entrepreneur, but our dear and deliberate non found. But the best can say because you know your job description. Mommy, what is your itinerary for the home? Not me. When you were a single girl, you had no answerable lifestyle to anybody, no child, no husband. But now you have decided, say, me without. The first thing is that what plan have you put in place, Mami K? Before you come and say, me now we interest so. Any man who tells a woman, stop what you are doing, let me pay you, is no man with sense. He is a man who is senseless. You are wicked. If a man tells you stop what you are doing, Mamike, or you're wicked, and I know somebody are not TV very brilliant and beautiful. Nikuno wale ni emani jai we say be man say oti wo de bia onti asese guy bi omo ye 3 de bia mu bia lines anu aba you looking very beautiful. You are not too much this morning. Not say thank you. Be man edwa. Abrante bi o wale gi abi o media mu de bia gi ani be studio di nachi. Ye pan no ne neko. Wọ́n say to bia uji mi be da ne kese na ka say yodo. Monso nkrofo di mu ho he loves me so much. He's my everything. Oh, say see ankola mbae. Say see amunyina we have time of yourself. So you need to plan. One, plan yourself that I am a corporate woman. What can I do as a wife? Mommy, unifie. Wunyame sie eye wo na abesi. Aduane noa wo na abenoa. Efie siesie wo na abesiesie. Until 10 o'clock I will come. It does not have the right to change who I am as a husband. It is how sorry for me famo. Wo sorry for me say famo. For a man I ko no, uni say we fifie for me boa. Me breakfast say ready me boa. One be ma me ko ma de. Umwade ana. And the corporate industry na some original TV industry say mama ke wale ya ni adwuma. Immediately the invitation to your marriage is for them to understand, say, as we speak, your status has changed and you have to be used according to your status. So a broad thing we have to understand. When you are single, get me from mommy. Say see explosion BSc. Ewo abebloshi. Ye pobi a report to my enti we dey wadare my yen say, "Wa pan okofie dey na so be yanka fa ho na ye report no my ye." That you matter because even though you might have a plan for yourself, it is not too difficult for you to do something because you're a single girl who manages your time. But when I marry you, such excuses will not help me. The entire bankers may know what and what they do not say. Doctor nurse or doctor nurse we are good and say bank for me now good and say media for me now because you don't even have time for closing. My brother, so plan first. Plan, and anytime you are planning as a woman, don't use your career as a reason for choosing a partner. Man, you be that. Use yourself. Man, you open a media. And crofobia media palm, almost me near the fee. Almost me keep the house okay. And a bear man, I want it here says, oh, yeah, media, your availability is not so much. And we are available, kakra. We make use of availability. Mumu kwe ye. As a mabra when you say Friday down, I'm on that. Obi ma appointment, I'm on call. Uti yeah, Friday be our phone off. Your first Saturday go. I'm a fan put every weekend. The phone say Monday na yeah Juma because all found at the agenda home. There's a management in Sana man to doom no. What's up? The independent microphone in the back no use. What? Let me just say you have a plan. And so your plan. I'm de bomb bra. A nice plan. I'm de share mohafa. But plan yourself. A corporate woman can run a home. Your corporateness. Where do ma wo ye men say me ma be me kan ke jai TV adwuma me bi store ma kwa fu awade me bi store ma wo fie nanim na ton ade kakra emfa so beba because fa funny love diaper e bi abra of counselor ho na wo bi store ya wo abehu men de bi da. Let your passion keep you going but plan to run a home as a wife. Okay. Your purpose on earth is just to be a wife.
So a career woman ene subanya na wo mo da ne de e wo fie no etimi edebeto aware ana tefidua no so
de di kan beba bi aware kan woman bi abre osugu ne yam enkanka oba no ho ofe a usuro so obegyawo wo ade ba ko ekum bema so ware oba no ho otan a ntokwa ni fie na o ware oba no ho ofe o woto kakra nyame aboni duane nufo kakra oh my god na nudu bedwam o twema nkro bi say who is going oh my god usuro enti de bia usugu yam ena aja na wale a onim de beba enti dinsa so the ensunsunso edi kan say there is high gross of disrespect from all the corporate women to their husbands. I challenge any corporate woman or what you see corporate obi ogina ho ye obi a enkankan be ma na ena me ire na ebo amaye si dai ye wari ye see a dime back. We are building our second house, and my wife has become too helpful. Immediately, you invite a woman's money into your money. You have become a servant or servant to the woman. Or basica, or the mau in the voluntary mentality. Anyhow, but or the mau on request or plan where we are no. Say mo atọ asase. Maame ewo kasoa a mo nsi dan. Hey, mami ke. A mo high dan a mo tua bosumi bia $600. And even 3,000 Ghana. A mo wa sundwe mu a won complain here. Every day you from meeting. Kwaku. Say ye nyina ye adwuma. Menim say wo bo ho modern there. Ba me ye ba me nso adwuma me ye no. Ekwan nya bebre wo ho a yetumi agibi e de so ade so ya ade. Asase ye da kaswe. Afini be we yes na wo tam sika pupuru du say akoma efiera na. Eya me oba me nya tsenkama o se bema. Say all this amount of money are all fake. You're going to give it to your colleague, a man, as rent. I believe that this year we should tell the Lord something. We are moving into our own property. Say we are moving into our own property. Or the pressure that to so cool and now the final part they say, did you make Kenya be meal? Send that chimbi uni woman in Kuala baby atsna. I said, Sika would you it sounds like a good advice. But this is a statement of murder for a man who is not complaining about paying rent. A man is hard, or man did they be sold there so. And once a man begins to take from a woman for a project, as son, you don't have a life to live. Any man who is getting support from the wife have no life to live. You are living a life for your wife. So when you have a corporate woman who doesn't have understanding of knowing where she is, son or Tiana, they kill you as a man. You are walking but dead. And cancan. And Kofa Befia Yedin Komo. Oh, Messi, I'm say, hey, Mufi Efa, Messi. Namidi, why you? Let me say, the Shabra was in any how. As I see a toy in 1985. Medene G or Chiname Soneha or Chamiso, Shabisano, and yes, Sanone Massam crack and Kabaku and there, Shiama on a toy. But wait, brave Bray. Me twini cement baako, me twini block baako, manji load, and in na baby aye tie ye mo fa yo. Enti abrabo de sa me hye o de won sam kwa, uji mi sam, won bresam, ye mfato ato nkwala bi fu. Ama nkwala ni mu bio. So you are working in the house and every example of your wife is an insult to you because she's helped you. What are we talking about? Corporate women, you have become too known because you think what men can do, you can do. What is that? You can't do what we do. Every man watching me, it is better for you to credit. Hey, kobobosia, fabomodi na shefie. Uwa, nejai ka ewofie. Esida. But somehow ba oye adwuma. Ekojilo de babuawa. Unwale ye. Uye brefo. Umewuntam. The effect is that it causes your children not to respect you too as well. Akwalembu.
Sebema.
Sha, akwalembu. When you kasa tiese no kasa. Essential. I want you to grow and become a very strong woman in this particular corporate world. The work I'm doing, you see how I'm helping daddy? If you marry, a man marries you and he takes you home and you can't be supportive like the way I'm supporting daddy, they'll bring you back into this house. So essential, learn hard and also become that person you want to be. They are advising their child, is that not it? But in the advice of the corporate woman, they are insulting the intelligence of the father. The worst of it is a woman who you impregnate and want to go and do masters. When I marry you and you want to go and do your masters, if there's no freedom in this house, why should you go to school? What? And I'm better me start school. Now me give me masters in preku. I say see adwuma mo ho no, say na akọ ba no, who be promotion now ni masters ah. Yeah, masters. And I'm so nkwala yiti, me be say ye hwese na bet me arrange. Yes, start afi. Now me start me masters night classes. You see a weekend spare. And you see for the next 2 years no, every Saturday and Sunday be make go school. I don't give anything. I don't give anything. I don't use the bad word. I don't need it. But see, ask yourself, that masters you are going to do, will you leave a crack in this house? What does it? Now I can't say and say what you must say. And now can see me school and say now wale me. Now so one I can't say. Member na wale na me kocha one so no be akoji me. Say see am awie and kwala me nsa na ma wo no. Dem bio na aka ni father say ni. Ma me fa dey aka ni go school. Who born dog? This is what the corporate women are doing to the men who are married.
Yeah, if you do anymore.
Atoso, Kafra, or Chansu Burma Freman.
Yeah, go so I didn't come out at the affair. Emma, our for woman, you ma, and a quania will faso and manage a fee. I would want. ye bisa say kwan be so e na wo fa so a wo manage wa ware wo ma ene adwuma a oye counselor
na enye corporate women or court say bank po na mo to phone sa ma ji oni so mo be ma bre
say na me ba ho ye fie dudu oni mo
ye jam kola no ma na go school anopa they don't care about you me ko ni pa o pa ba enti kwaku me ko oda ho ne anya no kwaku me ko enkwala no me diom kokko na si ombacho hwe so me duare akọ school na wan ko ntem ananse agbagbuloshi wunya nyama ntem so they call you and run you like it's so painful you are disrespected
emofra no nyina ye ma
me ma nya wo pomba
ai wo ba
me ma
na me kwa ko pepe di
me pe baby sitter
enti fa wani ehwe abofra
wo ye baby sitter enti na me no ba ye no bone kese umbu ade me see if you marry a corporate woman who doesn't know how to manage her life she will always disrespect you even when it comes to eating.
Yen hwe wafa house help na wabem se medjuma esese nka me sorry anopa o breakfast no ameye no mini ho ameye enti ma pe house help esese wo yes aduane ne ma wo emofra no so odwaro because that time no am free no means me nyane abofro be ko school 8
one cancer
na
no who gave you the analogy
na mente
I hear that so much now you can say new curriculum about and calling to me dey akola dey yakohi dey the friend dey the child comes home by 6 o'clock and don't die
me can see asem so enti me kope house help na waboa efie no ene emu ade yo eno so no boni wom
mama house help are supposed to be added to every marriage wo hwe fititete be sie na wuti we o wale ya se ma aboafo no mboa o adentia se na be ya empema gro be koso yi ama menti listen to me every man must be a king in his house you need to serve us and obat me hwe be manim odi aduane si wani ma enyo no po no aduane no how serve na nu aye wan kan hwempo wickedness in the name of my bread useless or the don't see when ma waja o no say tumu na afre oyima em say aduane no nchini bi anim o sa afi na oba be ka so wanim ya now you aduane for church so useless and their excuses my brain po after me come here no me onu aduane say my brain ti man kan so but you are feeding me with poison. These are the culprits we are having in our society. So painful. You meet a man who is so rich, but he's dying because that slanger thing he's going to pay a bride price has become a burden. Some of us, we have cooks in the house. We have people who are doing laundry. We have babysitters. We have drivers. We have cleaners. So our wives are miniature mommy water in the house. Still, because of their work, they are giving us excuses. You see why men are dying like that? Because we are not treated as kin. Where tie Jimmy semi or back catch any crew. Or they don't see any man. Hey, on no quano. Corona back or useless. Useless.
Yeah, the phone line is not to screen. So 0200-854-255. 0200-854-255. Yeah, didn't come out at the afar and ma edjumayefo. Yeah, one more fee. A quine papa on befa so a shefi and I say fee. Ya ni nyina mu na dwuma emofra ene adeyo eka ho san ana wotebea no esitie ewo fie na opemwa anasa adwenche bia betumi ede aba na onso watumi aba
Marike house up neighbor
Pacho good morning me pacho frost e hina ka se free
Pacho it's very number 20 my mama
okay pacho etio Yetiewo.
Hello, good morning.
Yetiewo.
Pacho, niya now you trust the account. Yeah, you made it.
Okay.
Say to me, mama ko. Me ku do mi ku mo ko man jo ba ta ti. Ba o ki no mi ku ju ma mi le pa ta ti ka ku. Me ku ju ma mi jo me mama mi ku. It's for any check I respect him enough saying, but who is a new one and that has pushed your man, you be to matter, and you just send me good, and you just send me joy. From the chest, and you will deal with you so it's actually manama. So we know who I just said, you say another check, we will not just a very much of my share for one back. It's in your translation, they can take me, meaning they father so bad.
Okay.
Mommy, on me. Mommy, Konako tie dia make me say. The corporate woman disrespect you by making a decision for you because you have children, take care of them because you know I'm supposed to go. There is a way, I'm saying, there is a way to even tell me, Shankwala, mommy, I'm trouble in you. You know what I'm talking about? But they're presenting Kwalanma to say, you are available. You too, and you mean Kwame, but also you're dying. Bevan noir, a bing, Oba noir, a bing, or charity or come like the one. Me, ain't Name Manso, who see me so, sir. Like you see why so.
Me ba cho fẹ́ fọ aba ma chain. Ye fro say hin na ka say free. Okay, Mr. Moyetio.
Amen.
The question is another bread swap. Then my ever worry over. Now, your son is what all bad. And then you don't say for you. A year something. A year something. You mean that I tell my papa later. Obama or Kata here. Only I will tell you, papa.
To say I'm preparing corporate women. Say,
Yeah, that's it.
Mami,
that's it.
I want to could there be a question that so for person no because we have a report. Who can you say Sembia? So for social nyonko be menim kan kwase asam kire no. O yire ade asam betemenim. Ye nyina ye nim se na abrabo itie. Oba de onya boafo a enda fom o. Na wo hwe na na ba wu se no ho mfaso. O boa ne kakra wo fie be de na me de boa no. Mi dware no.
Kaza yanko ahoma somra. Me ba cho good morning. Me fro say hin na ka say free. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, but the council or county. The state program, I'm not working. The warrior, not the taxi driver. The warrior, not the taxi driver. Now, we don't want to we never work for now, maybe 21 years. There's nothing we get my forget by Canada. My shop in Boston. Craig is just a young person now 100 if you go to the so. Make it so that makes it living care. Again, also no, but who if you're not looking at it's what that man, what can I say? But the kind of all kind of cancers or by the support to one. Maybe make it you so I make it be a grown up here. Make it support to tap or see ideas to tap. Sometimes the crowd will be a general taking by the Bible within the school. But also the former couple at this school are going to have a trade. Master that father and money again a waka. After the man who used to go by all kinds of trade, they have a man who said that I the for by this year in the house. Yeah, all the land to the house and it's not thinking money. It's over by the house and take to this school now. Who buy no, they no, just let put it on that.
Bema. Masa tobo mame. Mami mo monko. Me ne nkasa 1 minute.
Me ba cho o te menka. Yo.
Bema, mesrawo. Mesrawo, nyame hirawo. Ade ba kon be ka che on se, o kasa mu no. Oya wo mu pa, me srawo nyankopon di mu. Yo ya no fi mu. E se wow ni wani to foma. Wo na ukoba e na ahwe fie ho. Uwu a obi anhwe fie ho da. Na obey meku na wawu nkwase wuo na wufu anyam kroma chinsa. Hwehwe be bia ubenya wanije. Tie me ye. Just look for what makes you happy. Obey ni efutu bia onoma nkola no. Men pressure on man futu. Don't force yourself to get anything from this woman. Once you have decided to continue marrying this woman for 21 years, continue your pain for 21 years, but don't let her kill you. Who should not ya? Money come mama mo hono ko pe betufu.
Yeah, that's it.
Kafra.
Pasa. After we can delay, we can come. After we go to get the champagne, and champagne and them. My friend, get more far operation. I will get to police city. The doctor not to say. I said, you take a balance and
Masa okoti bewu jadwendwenu tonga tali mesi jana semano hwene se oba so betna hwena hwenkola no ma waninje cigarette na pa wibi ensa na pa wibi empa na pa wibi nyamesum na pa kosum bi koye pere wo hwe bibi ye na ni wani diga ye chia upani futo na akola ne konnesin chia ensida obibi ade be ko bia no wan hwe kura se wale ni wadi 21 ebusofo be ka se kura no ase ne hyebre masa yen kasa 0277 609 604 no frefo from bra mamike enkomo ye wie enkrofo bre. I'm telling you that most men are struggling because the corporate woman have not designed a life for herself. They are using their corporate nature to destroy their own homes. Udi nyankopon ye onun hu wiye say wa say be ma hyebre no hwede o ka wo kyerosem mu o say you because you have listened to the serpent. Pain will you go through to deliver a child o ka cho ba no sa. But the other two are so many and see. And for the rest of your life, your desire shall be for your husband. He shall rule over you. Kona nyakupo se wenu no. So di oba bre bema. And so be adui bema. Me sand ya hori na hye omu. Di oba ye so lenko yi. Bema bi oba bo wa ntumi di ne so. Wan hwa obema ewu. Obema ewu so wakoma be jaibo. E jaibo so be nya diabetes. Unya diabetes so wenya stroke ni BPD na ma be ma kojo to afi de fie na wasi no wo te porch ho na wo yire fie adwuma ba wa ye pepe na wo a wo ti wa ye gate man kwaku o ma me aba ko bieno say why a vegetable of you don't die in any dying relationship. The corporate woman gives so much pressure because there's no planning. Mesra bo homodin de here mpo ne say unya ginger chips na we tori bi akoma no eba form. Mami ke oti ase last week when you be anton to tea mama obi anom so nim sa o sida me tea mama obi
ye de komo no si ha
ye di simple amekolo sem ne say di sinti da mekolo
ama Isaac amada akun lawyer eni amanyofo esinkonya
enti mami ka me di na me nko e me kan ko ide me di tudwa be ma bi a hwe me ayen ko yi ma e tonga tali family obi nso o ti fi adwuma nko yi ma results na nko yi no kai say funny love baby diaper be ton bi na fanya sika na tonga tali bi ye duro pa tea no sugu ha num bi na wa pe ginger honey chips 862 215 2007 United States of America tobi sanso na wo hwe msesia na wo Ghana sem bi enko yi ma me fa won sam bo ba lo ko prison 0277 609 644 obaye na so dane bed man no ahwe won abekun 0277 609 644 next week match now how to manage your home as a corporate woman nyame ya adoma me kwa meba me da so ha bye
eji ye twa ye ho aba na se bye beto aso
won twa no ho pa ye mpo ye twa ye ho dada. Thank you very much for watching. It's a very simple thing. Just a minute yanko edu ansana bo aba ye fabra me comment na ansana ngo ahwefo me da masi mami ke bu de no ho na afa no na waye say waye week bisa ewi asem de hia ye funny love baby da fa business aba momodi na ba gibi na beton we very simple very simple very simple very simple bra na ba gi business 0277 609 644 sanso na abe kai say the tonga tali family be ma akote ewu akote ni nya adwuma o tare ana why ebi na nkwale aba na say girls bi wo ha de mo pa na say okote e men sorry po ma wani ngina ye sa no nyi sika nko nom tonga tali fati ka ho de here 0277 609 644. Don't die in a dying relationship. Wherever you are, the ginger honey chips is there. The winter is here. Call me wherever you need it. We'll ship it to you and you will feel that you have done the best thing for yourself. 0277 609 644. I am out of here, but I'll see you again in the next 10 minutes. Bye for now.